Today I'm at Boondocks Barn and Lodge, and we're going to learn more about the wedding venue and what they have to offer.
Hi, I'm Denise Peacock, and I am the owner of Boondocks Barn and Lodge here on Montgomery Creek Ranch.
So my first question for you is if there's any historical facts that you'd like to share about the venue.
Sure. So this is a 160-acre property. We are mainly classified forest, and we do have some protective wetlands. One of the most interesting things about the property is in the 1940s, Purdue and Ball State came out and actually with some archaeologists, and they did a dig. We have an Indian mound on the west side in the woods, and they found artifacts and that dated back to Native American Indians. So it was determined, though, and the reasons the Native Americans came here was from Montgomery Creek, which runs through the property, for the wild ramps, which was a food source, for the skunk cabbage, which was medicinal purposes, and for the pawpaw trees,
Wow.
another food source. So
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool stuff.
So my next question for you is what makes your venue unique compared to others in the area?
First of all, I like to say it's this beautiful lodge we have here. The lodge is a 6,000 square foot custom built home. A lot of the wood that was used to construct this was actually timbered out of the classified forest. But one of the things that is nice is for our wedding clients, you're able to rent the lodge for the whole weekend, and it sleeps up to 20 guests, so it's one of our most popular aspects of our packages.
So my next question for you is what are some of the different spaces that you have around your property?
So we have the event space where our clients are going to get married. They can choose to get married indoors or if they want to outside. We have beautiful wildflower fields that are in bloom from May through September, October, depending upon the weather. So most of our clients choose to get married outside on what we call the meadow, which is the lawn. We can do some small weddings behind the lodge down by the creek, and those are basically designed for 50 people or less.
Okay.
And we just do a small intimate wedding down there, and it's quite beautiful.
Could you tell me how your team works with your couples to bring their vision to life here?
Absolutely. So we have a series of processes that we do. So our first one is we give our couples what we call a booked resource guide, and that's very helpful to them. It has lots of information, photographers, vendors, example timelines in there, when to send invitations out, just a lot of helpful hints. The second thing our team does is we provide all our couples with an online wedding planner. And my venue director, Tatum, actually works with them on the online planner. And at 4 months, she schedules a conference call with them, goes over everything, answers any questions, and then we have them back here on site at 6 weeks to finalize everything. If they're going to be using our decor, our linens, and basically making sure that everything that was on that planner is correct. And then the big day comes, and then our team sets everything in motion for them.
So my next question for you is what is one of your favorite hidden gems from around the property?
Well, I personally would say, even though it's not hidden, is our wildflowers. I love wildflowers, so we have 2 beautiful fields, but one of the most unique places we have for photo opportunities is the married sycamores. And that is actually 2 sycamore trees that have grown into one. Signifying, again, we call them the married sycamores, as 2 people becoming one, and it's just quite beautiful.
My last question for you is what is one of your most memorable or funniest stories you have from the property?
So I would say memorable would be we had a couple who actually had a hot air balloon out here on the meadow. So after they got married, they went into the basket and it went up. And then they stayed up for a while, and then afterwards all their guests could go up for a ride for the rest of the evening. So it was very neat and very unique.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's perfect.